Broadcasting live from the Bill Cook Gymnasium for the second leg of our doubleheader. We have Don's basketball as the women's basketball team gets set to take on the Bobcats of Saddleback College. Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. My name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from. The Santa Ana Dons had a stellar preseason, finishing 12-4, but they are still looking for their first win in the Orange Empire Conference. They're coming off a 53-50 loss to Fullerton College on Wednesday and are hoping to bounce back into the win column tonight. Santa Ana College is led by 22nd-year head coach Flo Lupani. Assistants on the staff are Rachel Kane, Matt Fogarty, Lee Sanford, and Tim Yanes. The visiting Bobcats enter tonight with a 15-4 overall record and are a perfect 3-0 to start conference play. They defeated the likes of Irvine Valley, Riverside City, and Fullerton College, but arguably have their biggest test tonight against the Dons. Saddleback College is led by second-year head coach Jordan Hamamoto, and he has completely turned this program around from the 7-21 team last season. He is joined by assistant coaches Cheyenne Myers, Jason Edgemon, and Kasem Roussel. Some players to keep an eye on in tonight's match. For Santa Ana, keep an eye on number 20, Faith Ledesma. The freshman shooter has been quiet through the first two conference games, 5 points in her last 60 minutes. The Dons offense needs her ability to stretch the floor, so look for Ledesma to get some opportunities early in this contest. For Saddleback College, keep an eye on number 15, Cassidy Beach. She's among the leaders in points, rebounds, and field goal percentage in the conference and was named Athlete of the Week for a 22-point, 10-rebound performance in Saddleback's win over Fullerton last Friday. Beach is going to be a problem down low, and the Dons' defense will have to be on point if they hope to neutralize her. We're going to cut to a commercial break here, and when we come back, starting lineups and opening tip-off here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Back here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel, my name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in to Don's Basketball on this Friday night. Santa Ana College is 12-6 on the season, but are 0-2 as they hope to earn their first conference victory tonight. Saddleback College is 15-4 on the year and look to stay perfect in their conference record with a win this evening. Last time these two teams played, these teams battled twice last year in conference play, and the Dons made quick work of the Bobcats, defeating them 78-44 and 70-46 in their two matchups. Sophomore Mia Rivera recorded a triple-double in the second game back on February 5th, 2025, helping the Dons to another home victory. We are a few moments away from tip-off. Let's get you those starting lineups, starting with the visiting Bobcats of Saddleback College. For Jordan Hamamoto, his lineup will look like this. Michaela Rutledge, Mariana Mina, Kaylin Mendez, Nina Saiki, and Cassidy Beach. Beach is the player to keep an eye on. She's a 6'1" post player, a sophomore from Los Alamitos, California. And for the Dons, their starting lineup will look like this. Same starting lineup that we've seen all year. Mia Rivera, Vicky Ohm, Isley Canaday, Anaya Beard, Faith Ledesma, and Kiki Graham. Not Isley Canaday. Apologies on that. We'll see Isley Canaday come off the bench most likely. The Dons are in their white uniforms, Saddleback in their blacks. This Bobcats program was 7-21 overall last year and at the bottom of the Orange Empire Conference. A force to be reckoned with and makes for a very competitive Orange Empire Conference season. OCC suffered their first loss, and we'll get you more of the picture later on as the Dons win the tip. They head from left to right on your screen. Vicky Ohm gets the action started. Mia Rivera, who went 0 for 13 against Fullerton College Wednesday, gets her first touch. Shania Beard attacks Cassidy Beach, spins, middle of the lane, banks it home for 2. Good opening possession for the Dons. Head coach Jordan Hamamoto yells out the play call. First touch for Rutledge. Gives way to Saiki. Rutledge guarded by Graham on the switch. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Mina. Mendez nearly fumbles it. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Steps back. Takes a contested 3, a bailout foul. Beard was up in her grill and guilty of the first personal and first team foul. Five sophomores on the roster for Saddleback College. 6 sophomores on the roster for Santa Ana. 6 of their top 7 scorers from last year, but that 7th being a big one. In Larissa Robles, they have to fill her void. First free throw is missed by Mendez. Freshmen like Vicky Ohm and Faith Ledesma have stepped in to fill that Robles spot. Although Ledesma, only 5 points in her first 2 conference games. It is 3 shots, so Mendez goes back to the line for another after knocking in the second. Short off the rim, Graham grabs the rebound, up ahead to Mia Rivera. Bobcats coaching staff want a backcourt violation. Ledesma takes her first 3, can't get it to go, misses everything. Up ahead to Rutledge. Rutledge lines up a 3, left side, off the mark. Ohm off to the races. The freshman from Fountain Valley gives way to Graham. Puts it on the deck, left side, step through. Beach got a piece of that one. Beard fights for possession. Last touch by the Bobcats. It stays with Santa Ana College. The inbound goes to Ohm. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Rivera right side, guarded by Mina. Gets a screen from Beard. Short on the jumper. Beach secures the long rebound. Dons lead 2-1 in the opening quarter. Thanks for tuning in to Dons basketball on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. The Dons are 5-1 on their home court this season, hoping to make it 6-1 and hoping for their first conference victory. Saiki comes off a screen, picks up her dribble, ahead to Mina, left side. Rutledge wants a post touch. Ohm pokes it away. First steal by the Dons defense. Ohm has numbers. Graham, left side, spins, baseline, 2 defenders there. Mia Rivera hesitates, jab. Halfway down and out. Can't get the 3-pointer to fall. Dons are going to need those from Ledesma and Mia Rivera if they hope to win tonight. They're without Jaylene Rivera, an important player off the bench. Beach saves it from being a backcourt violation. Mendez right side. Gets a screen from Beach. Goes the opposite direction. Ledesma got a piece up top, but there's a whistle. Second team foul on the Dons. 2 shots for Kaylin Mendez. Head coach Jordan Hamamoto's done a nice job of turning this program around. He's in his second season as he's huddled up with his girls off the screen to the right. Mendez to the line for two. Mendez, one of 5 sophomores that was on the team last year when that went 7-21. Nice to see them build and be a competitive team in the OEC. She misses the first. Knocks in the second. She's a 49% free throw shooter on the season. Ohm gets full court pressure by the Bobcats defense. Graham nearly loses it. Back out to Ohm. The Dons ranked 21st as the latest ranking. Saddleback ranked 22nd. Rivera gets downhill, drops it off for Beard. 2 defenders there. Beard wrestles it away. Ohm, good look from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Saiki. A quick foul called by on Mia Rivera. She doesn't agree with the call. It's the 3rd team foul. The Dons will have to be careful the rest of the way. Just under 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter of tonight's action. Beach gets the action started. Has a lane to her left side. Can't convert on the layup. Strong defense by Beard to not foul. Graham. Strong tempo. Gives way to Beard. Back to the basket. Pivots towards the middle. Can't bank it. The Dons scored on their opening possession, but have been scoreless the last 3 minutes. Mendez, right side, starts the offensive action. Beard doubles her on the screen. Saiki, baseline drive. Can't finish. Beach, put back, no good. Beard wrestles the rebound away. Graham, off to the races. Mid-range, bunny is good. Dons lead by 1, 4-3. 6 minutes remain. Saiki splits 2 defenders. Left side layup, high off the glass. Nice English. Full court pressure by the Bobcats after a made basket to Ledesma, right side. Pass partially deflected. No, they say just a turnover. Ledesma, an errant pass intended for Graham. Kimberly Limon, the first substitution off the bench for Flo Lupani. They're shorthanded today, no Jaylene Rivera. And we'll see if they have Claudia Solis available off the bench. She hasn't played in the last handful of matches. Rutledge gives way to Mendez. Right side drive. Graham stops her in her tracks. Off the foot of Graham. Stays with Saddleback. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbound goes to Beach. Up top, Mendez. Gets a screen from Beach. Goes the opposite direction. Tough shot with Ledesma at her hip. Mendez to the line for a free throw and one opportunity. The free throw is good. The 3-point play, the old school way for Kaylin Mendez. 8-4 lead for Saddleback College. Mendez has 6 of those 8 points. Long pass for Limon. She lets it go thinking Beach was going to touch it. A sloppy start by the Dons. 4 points in the first 5 minutes of action. Beard comes back in for Ohm. Mina brings it up the court for Saddleback. 15-4 on the season, a perfect 3-0 to begin conference play. Saiki puts it behind her back, out to Mina. Dangerous pass to Mendez, who had to leap in the air. Tough shot fading away, can't convert. Mia Rivera stopped by Saiki, full court pressure. Rivera, the sophomore from Cerritos, swings to Graham. left side. Back to the basket, guarded by Mendez. Ledesma gets it stripped from her. Mina, left side, only Mia there to stop her. Can't convert on the layup. Nice defense by Mia Rivera not to foul. Graham, Dons don't have numbers. Ledesma gives it right back to Mia. Mia gets a screen from Kiki Graham. Fouled on the way up, and she heads to the line for 2. First team foul on Saddleback. They've done a nice job to not foul through the first nearly 6 minutes of action. We mentioned Mia Rivera needs to get some sort of buckets going offensively. We'll see the first of Claudia Solis as she checks in for Faith Ledesma. Mia Rivera finished 0 of 12 from the field in Wednesday's loss to Fullerton. Converts on the first free throw. She finished with 1 point, 3 assists, 2 steals, but a very uncharacteristic performance by her. The Dons as a team shot 27% and were 13% from beyond the arc, 5 of 36. Hard to win when you shoot that poorly. Can't make the second. Rebounded by Mendez. Beard hits the floor. She gets up. Saiki slows down the pace for the Bobcats. She gets a screen from Beach. Left side, stops, pivots, out to Rutledge. Three-point attempt, no good. Solis grabs the rebound, brings it up the court, nearly gets it poked away. A jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of Saddleback. Claudia Solis has played in 9 games this year for the Dons. She hasn't played since the beginning of December. Rutledge to inbound. Mia Rivera takes a seat. Ohm comes back in. Graham steals this one. Heads up defense by the sophomore. Solis, right side. Ohm at the top. Don's coaching staff yells out the play call. The freshman goes left. Using the Beard screen. Head of steam. Blocked on the way up. Mina clean up top. Saiki swings to Rutledge. Another good look from 3, and she knocks that one in. 11-5 lead for the Bobcats. They're the first one to reach double digits. 3 minutes remain in the opening quarter. Solis through some traffic. Beach probably got a piece. Lupani and the Dons coaching staff want a foul. Saiki, mid-range bunny in transition, can't convert. Heads up defense by Graham. Ohm in the lane, hit on the drive. 2 defenders there, we'll see who it's on. The second team foul. And it's on Michaela Rutledge, a sophomore from Marietta Valley. 2 shots for Vicky Ohm. The Dons coaching staff is going to have to be creative tonight as far as how they rotate their guards. Graham takes a seat. Mia Rivera comes back in after a quick breather. Faith Ledesma comes in for Kimberly Limon. First free throw, nothing but net for Ohm. On the season, she's a 56% free throw shooter. Dons are shooting 61% at the line as a team. First one cuts the deficit to 5. Can't hit the second. Rutledge corrals the rebound. Dons trail 11-6. 2.5 minutes left to go. Mendez guarded by Solis. Saiki loses her defender. Floater with the right hand. Gets the friendly bounce. Too much space given. Up ahead of the pack is Solis by herself. The layup for 2. Great hustle and energy by the freshman off the bench. Steal by the Dons defense. Mia Rivera off to the races. Beard, right side. Pivots, fading away, can't convert. Huge break for the Bobcats. Could have been a 4-point swing for the Dons in less than 30 seconds. Mendez gets a screen from Rutledge. Double team. The Dons generate another steal. 3-on-2 fast break. Ledesma can't chase this one down. The two not on the same page. Both Solis and Ledesma played at Segerstrom High School last year. Two former teammates can't connect on the fast break there. Solis takes a quick breather. Graham comes back in. There seems to be some debris down on the court. One of the assistant coaches, Matt Fogarty, picks it up and throws it away. We'll have to ask him what it was later. Mendez, right side, gives way to Saiki. Guarded by Graham. Strong defense. Gets it to Beach. Sneaks past Beard for two. Full court pressure. Home to Graham across the timeline. Ledesma has space from beyond the arc. She converts her first three-pointer. The Dons have double digits and trail by 4, 15-11. Saiki picked up by Ledesma on the switch. Gets a screen from Beach. Ledesma pokes it away. It ends up in Graham's hands. Dons don't have numbers. Graham spins middle, off 1 foot. Can't convert. It's a tough shot. 40 seconds remain in the opening quarter. Hamamoto tells his team to slow down. Beach, left side, guarded by Beard. To the middle of the lane. Runner, no good. Mia Rivera gets it across the timeline. Shot clock is turned off. Beard, head of steam, backs up. Wild shot. Mendez gets the rebound. There's a foul called before Mendez gets it across the timeline. Took a bump from Ohm. A couple of Dons players look absolutely gassed. The Dons are shorthanded. It's a warm one in the Bill Cook Gymnasium today. Temperatures reached 81 outside, and it can get pretty warm in here. An older gymnasium. Mendez to the line for 2 more free throws. She's been busy this first quarter. She shot all 6 free throws. She's 4 of 6 at the line. Knocks in the first. A 49% free throw shooter on the season. Cassidy Beach gets her first breather of this evening. Rebound on the second free throw goes to Solis. Seeing the first of Kalena Akinaka. 7 seconds left. Graham gets an ISO versus Mendez. Out to Ledesma. Solis with 2 seconds. Lamone throws it up right after the buzzer. The Dons are unable to get a shot off. And they trail by 5 at the end of the first quarter. Thanks for tuning in to Dons basketball here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Let's cut to a commercial break. We'll be back with the rest of the action after this.
My body, she twerking pop for me, like yeah, 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 yeah. Hello, it's me. 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 Hello, hey. 'Cause it be me popping off.
People always ask us, what's a Don? And our response is easy. To us, a Don is someone who embraces the grind. A Don is a person that brings passion, someone who takes advantage of all their opportunities, a leader, a dreamer, a winner. The question we have for you is, are you ready to be a Don?
While we have this break in the action, we want to remind you that you can now donate directly to the Santa Ana College Athletics program using the QR code up on your screen. Know that your support goes directly towards helping our student athletes thrive both on and off the court. With your donations, they will have the tools, resources, and opportunities to continue competing at a high level and representing Santa Ana College with pride. Thanks again for supporting the Santa Ana College family. Back to action. The Dons head from left to right on your screen in their white uniforms. They finished the preseason 12-4, but are 0-2 to begin conference play. Saddleback 15-4, and they're a perfect 3-0 to begin the conference season. Mia Rivera gets the inbound out there with Faith Ledesma, Anaya Beard, Vicky Ohm, and Kiki Graham. Mia Rivera shows off the speed and finishes home for 2. The Dons are going to need more of that from Mia Rivera, their sophomore. One of 6 sophomores on the roster. Mendez gets doubled on the right side. The Dons switch to their half-court trap that has resulted in many turnovers against opponents this preseason. Mina back to Mendez. Deep three-pointer. Not the look the Bobcats wanted. Beard secures the rebound. Dons trail by 3. The ball in Rivera's hand. Again, no Jaylene Rivera today off the bench. We'll see how the Dons coaching staff adjusts. Beard gets a touch in the high post. Guarded by Akinaka. Fading away to her left. Off the backboard, no good. Saiki finds Mina, right side. The Dons rotate in their zone. They overload that right side. Ledesma can't get over in time, and it results in a wide open 3 for Mendez. She's been extremely busy. Leads all scorers with 10 points, the only one in double figures. Has 10 of the 19 for Saddleback. Dangerous pass taken away by Akinaka. 7th turnover by the Dons offense. 5 by Bobcats. Rutledge takes a quick 3 in the corner, right in front of the Dons bench. Dons coaching staff wants to talk things over. During this break in the action, let's get you the Orange Empire Conference standings, as well as some score updates from around the conference. My name is Noah Alvarez. In the OEC at the moment, entering today, Saddleback's a perfect 3-0. Orange Coast, who has won 3 straight Orange Empire Conference titles, they're 2-1, along with Fullerton College. Irvine Valley's 1-1, along with Cypress. And Santa Ana and Riverside are both winless. Santa Ana 0-2, Riverside City 0-3. Orange Coast College has the bye this evening. And around the conference, Irvine Valley has a 14-9 lead over Riverside City, while Fullerton trails Cypress 33-25. That's a high-scoring affair at the halftime break. Cypress defeated Orange Coast College on Wednesday. Pretty big upset. We'll see if Orange Coast can defend their 3 straight OEC titles. After the timeout, Rivera gets it across the timeline, stolen by Beach. Beach gets it poked off. Out of bounds, last touch by the Bobcats. Don's having some trouble in the second quarter against this full court pressure. Good sized turnout here at the Bill Cook Gymnasium. Always a great place to watch a game. Mia Rivera gets it across the timeline. Graham back to Ohm. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Dons trail by 9. 8 minutes remain in the first half. They've only scored 1 bucket in the second quarter. Beard spinning towards the middle. Can't get it to go. Beard 1 of 5 from the field this evening. Who will step up offensively for the Dons? Rutledge, entry pass to Beach, poked away by Graham. Great help defense. Stays with the Bobcats on the baseline. Saiki to inbound. Saiki, one of the shorter players on the court, stands at 5 foot. Entry pass. Akinaka somehow gets it away from Solis. Graham grabs the rebound. Rivera in transition, gets past the first defender, hit hard on the way up. That's the first team foul of the quarter. It's been an intense matchup thus far. Both teams with depleted benches. A couple cross-offs for Saddleback College as well. We've only seen them use 1 player off the bench in Kalena Akinaka. We'll see which team can stay out of foul trouble. Mari Mina checks back in as Kaylin Mendez takes a seat. Mia Rivera to the line for 2. Knocks in the first. She's a 75% free throw shooter. Played in all 29 games last year as a freshman. Averaged 11 points, 5 assists. And knocks in the second. Back to a 7-point deficit. Dangerous pass. Beach saves it from going out of bounds. Timeout is taken by the Bobcats coaching staff. They want to talk things over as the Dons switch back to their zone. We'll take a timeout here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel.
Life doesn't change overnight. It takes effort and dedication. It takes learning new skills and putting yourself and loved ones first. At Santa Ana College, you can complete a full-time accelerated online program in just 2 years. Choose a program that meets your needs and changes your educational dreams into a well-deserved reality. Building the life you want means taking a first step. Start your journey at Santa Ana College. Where it leads is up to you.
After the timeout, Bobcats in possession. They inbound right in front of the Dons bench, left side of your screen. Akinaka to inbound. Beach on the floor with Saiki, Mina, and Rutledge. The Dons have Mia Rivera, Vicky Ohm, Kiki Graham, Anaya Beard, and Claudia Solis. Long two for Rutledge, and she splashes it home. Back to a 9-point advantage for the Bobcats. Rivera dribbles through 2 defenders, dumps it off to Beard, fouled on the pass. The sophomore plays with incredible pace, knows when to push the floor, has great court vision. She's led the team in assists 2 years in a row. Can she will her team to a victory tonight? Graham gets it in the high post, step back 2, but there's a foul called before. They say no basket. The foul is on Rutledge, her second personal. And the substitution game plays a factor now. Rutledge with 2 takes a seat. Kaylin Mendez hops back onto the court. Both teams with a depleted bench. Graham to inbound to Beard. Graham, left side, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Vicky Ohm gets a screen by Graham. Out to Mia Rivera, 8 seconds left. Entry pass to Beard. Left side, hit on the way up. Beach guilty of the foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul. The Dons ran into foul trouble as a team in the first quarter. Saddleback with 4 team fouls in the second, quickly. Second personal on Beach. Beard to the line for 2 free throws. On the season, she's a 58% free throw shooter. First one is pure. Two for 2 on the trip. Kimberly Limon checks in for the Dons. Anaya Beard takes a seat. Shawjade Banks, the freshman from Vista Marietta, checks in. Cassidy Beach has to sit with 2 personal fouls. She's the team's leading scorer, averaging 16 points per game this season. Has picked up 2 double-doubles in the team's first 3 games this season of conference. Saiki takes a deep 3-pointer, no good. Dons will settle for that shot every defensive trip. Graham pulls back, right side, picked up by Mendez. Mia Rivera swings it. Solis drives middle. Looks for Limon. Limon fading away. Not on the same page with Solis, and it's a turnover. 10th turnover by the Dons. Bobcats have 6. Dons are shooting 29% from the field. Saddleback 8 of 20, 40%. Mina gets the ball back up top. Left side 3-pointer, well beyond the arc, and she splashes it in, no problem. Caught the Dons in rotation. Ohm gets pressured in the backcourt by Mendez. Gives way to Rivera, left side. Baseline drive, slithers home, can't convert on the layup. Mendez has space, picked up by Mia, double team by Graham. 2 defenders there, and there's a foul called. Officials tonight, head referee is Marsha Crawford. Umpire 1 is Adrian Barreto, and Dwayne Geeter is the umpire 2, Kaylin Mendez. Has to be seen by the trainer because of a cut on her arm. Mendez leads all scorers with 10 points on the evening. On the season, she's averaging 10 points per game. She's the 4th leading scorer. Beach, the leading scorer we mentioned already earlier. Rutledge and Saiki are the other top 3. Mendez gets it taken care of quickly. Dons back to their half-court man-to-man defense. Mendez, right side, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Graham, strong defense. Mendez gives way to Akinaka. Pass out of the bounds, the baseline. Would have been a shot clock violation by the Bobcats. A turnover, 7th of the game by the Bobcats offense. Rivera doubled in the backcourt. Gives way to Limon, entry pass, high off the glass, can't convert. The Dons need some offense. Who is going to step up this evening? They played strong defense thus far, but they trail by 10. Akinaka back to the basket. Mendez takes a 3-pointer. No good on the attempt. Ohm grabs the rebound. Graham with space, right side, lines up a 3-pointer. Well off the mark. Dons are shooting 25% from the field in the first half. Bobcats into the action. Mendez stops, pivots, taken away by Rivera, the conference leader in steals. Fast break opportunity. Saiki guilty of the foul. And Mia Rivera willing her team in this contest. 5 points, 3 of 4 at the line, and goes to the line for 2 more. It's the 5th team foul on Saddleback. So any more fouls the rest of the quarter results in 2 free throws for the Dons. Ohm takes a seat. Ledesma checks back in. She misses the first, 3 of 5 at the line. Long pause before the second free throw. All the players catching their breath. Converts on the second. Back to a single-digit deficit. Rivera nearly comes away with the steal. She had a hand on the ball. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Saddleback. That's what you want to see from your leaders. Getting down and dirty on the hardwood. Next jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Dons. Mina brings it up the floor for Saddleback. Akinaka looks to make an entry pass to Saiki. Tipped away. 2 Dons defenders there to close in. Saiki to inbound. Up top to Mendez quickly. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Saiki, good look from 3, and she makes it. Another backbreaker for the Dons. They trail by 12. Bobcats force another turnover. Mendez off to the races. Back out to Mina. Saiki gets a screen, goes the opposite direction. Left-handed layup rolls in. Don's coaching staff wants to talk things over as things begin to get out of hand. 14-point deficit they face. We'll take a timeout ourselves here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel.
People always ask us, what's a Don? And our response is easy. To us, a Don is someone who embraces the grind. A Don is a person that brings passion. Someone who takes advantage of all their opportunities. A leader, a dreamer, a winner. The question we have for you is, are you ready to be a Don?
After the timeout, Saddleback leads Santa Ana College 32-18. They're beginning to run away with it. This 14-point lead is the biggest of the evening for Saddleback. They're shooting 46% from the field. The Dons have played solid defense. They forced 8 turnovers, but offensively they've been careless. 10 turnovers themselves, and they're shooting 25% from the field. In Wednesday's loss to Fullerton College, they shot 27%. The woes continue here on their home court. More full court pressure. Ohm loses this one. Stays with Santa Ana College. The officials talk things over. 1 second left to get it over the timeline for Graham. Up ahead to Beard. Beard fouled on the pass. The Bobcats coaching staff up in arms on the court. They thought it should have been their ball, and then they thought it should have been a 10-second violation. Instead, it's Beard to the line for 2 free throws, 16 foul of the quarter. Dons are 7 of 10 at the line. Winning the battle of getting to the line. This is their 11th and 12th free throws as Beard knocks in the first. Bobcats are 5 of 8 at the charity stripe. 2 for 2 on the trip by Beard. Dons trail by double digits. 3 minutes remain in the second quarter. Akinaka, right side, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Guarded tightly by Limon. Saiki. Mendez, baseline drive, 2 defenders converge on her. Offensive foul on Mendez. Nice job by Beard to get in possession. Second personal on Mendez, so a few players with 2. Mendez, Beach, and Rutledge. Beach and Rutledge are currently on the bench. Ohm gets it across the timeline. Spins. Mia Rivera. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Beard, guarded by Banks. Graham gets an open look from 3. She rattles it in. The Dons cut the deficit to 9. Continuing to claw back into this one. Don't expect this Dons team to go down without a fight. Saiki gets it stripped. Last touched by Santa Ana College. It stays with Saddleback. Strong help defense by Ohm. Saiki to inbound. On the baseline. Long pass to Mendez. Guarded by Graham, gets a screen from Banks. Two defenders travel with her. Mendez falls down to the floor, gives way to Saiki. Long three-pointer, no good. Graham stays with Santa Ana College. An important defensive rebound for the Dons. Nine-point deficit for the Dons. Beard gets the pass, it's too high. Mendez takes it away. Mendez gets past Rivera Ledesma with a nice block down low. The freshman, as the help defender, comes through. Stays with the Bobcats. Saiki to inbound on the baseline. Pass out to Mendez. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Akinaka. Gets around Ledesma. Hit on the way up. Second team foul on Santa Ana in the quarter, but it's 2 free throws coming up for Kaylin Mendez. Fouls on Ledesma. That's Ledesma's third. She's the only player in foul trouble. Few players with 1. Dons are shorthanded today. No Jaylene Rivera. Off the bench. Claudia Solis back. Couldn't come at a better time. She played in the first 9 games of the season. Hasn't played since December. She comes in for Ledesma. Provided good hustle minutes in the first quarter. First free throw off target by Mendez. Mendez, a 49% free throw shooter. At the line tonight, she's 5 of 9. She's had all 9 free throws for the Bobcats. Gets the friendly bounce on the second. Back to a 10-point lead for the Bobcats. Dons get it across the timeline. Solis, left side, the floater, too strong. Taken away by Graham. The short-range shot is good. Nice hustle and defense by the Dons to earn a bucket. Final minute of the first half. Saiki out to Mina. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Banks. Doesn't use it. Mendez has it. Akinaka sets a screen to her right. Solis guards her on the switch. Mendez through traffic. Hit on the way up. And there's a foul called. The clock stops with 27. Shot clock is turned off. Mendez will go to the line for her 11th and 12th free throw attempts. And we're only in the first half. First free throw, no good. 6 of 11 at the line. 11 points, she leads all scorers. Kiki Graham leads the Dons with 7. Misses the second. Beard secures the rebound. Ohm slows things down. 20 seconds remain in the quarter. She wants a screen. Don's coaching staff yells out the play call for their offense. She goes left using the Beard screen. Beard gets it on the right side, puts it on the deck, spins to her right, fading away, gets the friendly bounce. And there's the final horn. So your score at the end of the first half, Saddleback 33, Santa Ana 27. A valiant effort by the Dons to hang in there. Do they have enough to come back for a victory in the second half? Tune in to find out. We'll cut to a commercial break for halftime, and come back with some first half statistics as well as some scores from around the Orange Empire Conference. Back here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. It's halftime. And the Saddleback Bobcats have a 33-27 lead over your Santa Ana Dons. Let's get you some first half statistics that stand out. The Dons are shooting 33% from the field, 33% from beyond the arc, and 75% at the charity stripe, while the Bobcats 42% from the field, 45% from beyond the arc, 5 of 11, and 50% at the charity stripe. The Dons are losing the turnover battle, 11 turnovers to Saddleback's 9. Leading scorer, leading all scorers, is Kaylin Mendez. She has 11 points. 6 of those have come at the free throw line. Leading scorer for the Dons is Anaya Beard with 8, Kiki Graham with 7, and Mia Rivera with 6 right behind her. That's what you expect from your sophomore trio. The 3 all played in 29 games last year as freshmen, have stepped up tremendously in their sophomore season. But will it be enough for them to claw back into this one? Saddleback won the first quarter scoring-wise, 16-11. And Saddleback did edge out the Dons in the second quarter, 17-16. The Dons forced some turnovers on defense, but they themselves would turn the ball over. We mentioned, too, that both teams depleted on their bench. The Bobcats are without 2 players that regularly see some minutes, while the Dons are without Jaylene Rivera, a big player, an important guard, off the bench. They did get back Claudia Solis, who hasn't played since December. She's been important, provided some good hustle, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. The Dons and Bobcats are even in the rebounding category, both with 18 rebounds, both with 2 offensive rebounds. It's going to come down to who turns the ball over less and who can stay out of foul trouble. We mentioned that both teams with depleted benches. They're both using 7-person rotations. In foul trouble, Faith Ledesma, the only player with 3. Saddleback has 3 players with 2. Michaela Rutledge, Kaylin Mendez, and Cassidy Beach, along with Kalena Akinaka, while Kiki Graham has 2 for the Dons. So those players are going to have to be careful in the second half not to pick up their 3rd and 4th fouls. While we have some time, too, let's go ahead and get you the Orange Empire Conference standings. Saddleback at the top, perfect 3-0. Orange Coast has a bye, but they're 2-1 right behind them. Fullerton 2-1, Irvine Valley and Cypress both 1-1. Santa Ana 0-2, and Riverside City 0-3. The Dons are hoping to avoid an 0-3 start to conference play this season. They've had a tough go of things. They faced the reigning 3-time conference leaders in Orange Coast College to open things up last Friday, then lost to Fullerton in a heartbreaker. 53-50 was the final score. We told you that Mia Rivera went 0 for 12 from the field. Hard to win a game when you shoot that poorly from the field. They shot 27% as a team. And they went 5 of 36 from beyond the arc. We'll see how things shake out in the second half. The Dons switch sides. Starting 5 on the floor. Graham out there with Vicky Ohm, Mia Rivera, Anaya Beard, and Faith Ledesma. Ohm wants a screen from Beard. Ledesma. Back to Ohm. Beard in the high post. Right elbow. Attacks Beach. Slips her way. Can't convert. Mia Rivera fouled on the rebound attempt. She goes to the line for 2. She did plenty of that in the first half. She's 4 of 6 at the line. 6 points on the evening. A 75% free throw shooter from the charity stripe this season. Hits the first. We mentioned those score updates. Irvine Valley leads Riverside 32-19, and Fullerton trails Cypress 52-39. 2 for 2 on the free throw line trip. Cuts the deficit to 4. This is the smallest it's been since early in the first quarter. The largest lead of the first half for Saddleback was 14. Rutledge back into the game. Starting 5 out there for Saddleback. Out there with Cassidy Beach, Mariana Nina, Kaylin Mendez, and Nina Saiki. Rutledge guarded by Ledesma. 8 seconds left. Baseline, spins middle, wild shot, partially blocked by Ledesma. Strong defense by the freshman. Up ahead, has space, picks up her dribble. Dons slow it down. Ohm comes off a screen, had space. Swings it to Beard. She has space for a long two. Can't convert. Graham gets hit by two Saddleback players. No foul called. Last touch by the Bobcats. So the Dons finding a weakness in this Saddleback defense. It's going for the there was confusion on whose ball it was. It is Saddleback ball. The Dons finding a weakness, attacking the offensive glass. That might be something that can tip the scales into their favor. 3 offensive rebounds on the evening. Saddleback starts their half-court action. Beach guarded by Beard. She's been quiet this evening with her back to the basket. Uses the glass for 2. An awkward shot there, but got it over Beard. Back to a 6-point advantage for Saddleback. Entry pass to Beard. Returns the favor, and one opportunity for Beard. She says, anything Beach can do, I can do better. The reigning Orange Empire Conference Offensive Player of the Year goes to the line for a free throw. After hitting a tough 2. She got hit in the face. Similar post move that Beach used down on the other end. She gets the friendly bounce. A perfect 5 of 5 at the line. She has 11 points, leading all scorers. Saiki, right side, starts the action. Entry pass. Graham comes in as a help defender and is guilty of the foul. First team foul on the Dons, and that's the 3rd on Graham. So an important player in foul trouble. Saiki to inbound. Shot clock resets to 20. Beach sets a screen, leaves early. Mendez, 10 seconds left. Gets past Graham. Left-handed floater is good. High off the glass. Tough angle. Dons face a 5-point deficit. Ledesma, all sorts of space from beyond the arc. Makes the Bobcats pay. Big bucket there by Ledesma. It's her second 3-pointer of the evening. Cuts the deficit to 2. The Dons still seek their first conference victory. Off to an 0-2 start. Saddleback a perfect 3-0, but this is their toughest test. Saiki stepped on the baseline. It's a turnover. The 10th of the game forced by the Dons defense. Bobcats coaching staff upset with the call. They wanted a foul. Nice momentum to begin the second half of action. Dons outscoring the Bobcats 8-4 in the quarter. More full court pressure by the Bobcats. Dons trail by 2. Across the timeline for Ohm. Back to Mia Rivera. Graham gets it at the top. Ledesma guilty of the moving screen. That's her 4th personal. So the Dons lose an important player there. Ledesma has 4, Graham has 3. A depleted bench, no Jeanine Rivera available. Still haven't seen Isley Canaday or Claudia Espinoza tonight. Those are 2 players who also see regular minutes for the Dons. Beach drives, kicks out to Mendez. Mendez guarded by Graham. She has 3 fouls. Mendez blocked by Graham up top. And they call a foul. The Dons faithful up in arms about the call, as well as the Dons coaching staff. Great individual defense by Kiki Graham, but the officials say otherwise. It's her 4th personal. She leaves with 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, only 1 3-pointer. Someone else is going to have to step up for the Dons. 3rd team foul on Santa Ana. Mendez knocks in the first. She shot all 14 of the free throw attempts for Saddleback. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. She knows how to get to the line. Misses the second. 3-point lead for Saddleback. 6.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Thanks for tuning in to Don's Basketball here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Solis gets a touch. Beyond the arc, Mia Rivera, left side. Takes a deep three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Limon. Limon attacks, right side, too strong. Mendez pushes the pace, slows it down. Mina looks for Beach. Limon. Oh, wow. A foul is called on Beard, fourth team foul. Delayed whistle by the official. Beach to the line for two. Knocks in the first. It's the second personal on Beard. She has to be careful not to pick up her third. It becomes battle of the benches with players in foul trouble. The Dons are the only team with players in four. It's a 5-point deficit for the Dons. One of the officials thought Lupani called a timeout. So an in-vern whistle. Full court pressure by Saddleback. Dons have 5 seconds to get it over. Up ahead to Solis. Hit on the face. Got poked in the eye. That's going to be the third personal on Cassidy Beach. Check that, fourth personal. So now the Bobcats have a player with 4 fouls. Solis still hanging on to her left eye, in some pain. Inbound gets to Beard. Guarded by Rutledge, spins middle. 2 defenders converge on her. Gets the friendly bounce for 2. Beard leads all scorers with 13. Dons trail by 3. 5.5 minutes left to go. It's getting louder here in the Bill Cook Gymnasium. Saiki doubled. Errant pass for Akinaka results in a turnover. Dons the other way. Bobcats get back defensively. Ohm circles back. She wants to get her better look. Guarded by Mina. Hit on the way up, and she goes to the line for 2. It's the 4th team foul on Saddleback. Both teams with 4. Second personal on Mariana Mina. Ohm to the line. A 56% free throw shooter. Knocks in the first. That's her second point of the evening. She's been quiet. The other came on a free throw as well. 2 of 3 at the line. Misses the second. Rebounded by Mendez. Mina brings it up the floor. Rutledge gets the first pass. Tough 2. Beard up in her grill. The Dons secure the rebound. Fortunate bounce as it leaks out to Limon. Mia Rivera has it. Four and a half minutes left to go in the third quarter. Solis looks for Beard. Right block, spinning, baseline, rattles it home. We're tied up for the first time in the second half. The Dons at one point trailed by 14. Rivera comes with a double. Mendez gets hit on the way up. 2 defenders there. Beard slow to get up. Oh. That foul should be called on Solis. It is. Looked like they were going to call it on Beard. Solis is the one who came over the top. Shawjade Banks checks in. Mendez to the line for 2 more. And it's really an impressive stat. The Bobcats have had 16 free throws. This will be 17 and 18. Mendez has taken now 15 of them. 15 of the 17 free throws as she gets a friendly bounce on the first. Back to a 1-point lead for the Bobcats. 2 for 2 on the trip. Bobcats back on top, 42-40. Ahead to Solis, the freshman. Dribbles it into Limon. High post to Beard. Past her defender, short on the layup. Rutledge with an important rebound. 4 minutes remain. Mendez gives way to Saiki. Picks up her dribble. Mendez gets a screen from Banks. Banks on the right elbow, guarded by Limon. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Rutledge at the hip with Beard. Beard gets the rebound. A foul is called. 5th team foul on Saddleback College. Banks came in late and aggressive. This has been a fun match between 2 evenly contested teams. It's the first personal foul on Banks. Beard to the line for 2. Dons are 13 of 17 at the line. Beard a perfect 5 of 5. Last year the Dons finished 20 and 9, and they were 7 and 5 in the Orange Empire Conference. Good enough for 3rd place. Beard knocks in the first. Dons have returned 6 of their top scorers, 6 of their top 7 scorers from last year. One of them unavailable tonight in Jaylene Rivera. Short. Solis battles. Limon also there. A jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of Saddleback. The next one goes to the Dons. Great hustle by Limon and Solis in the backcourt. Confusion about the possession arrow. It is in favor of Saddleback, as we initially stated. Officials were confused. 1-point lead for Saddleback. 3.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Dons still in search for their first conference victory against the team who's undefeated in conference play. 3-0 to start. Mendez nearly traveled. Saiki got her defender in the air. Floater with the right hand is good. Big bucket for Saddleback. Extends the lead to 3. Beard, past her defender. Right side of the lane, hit, and one opportunity. The Dons bench loves it, as well as the Dons faithful here in the crowd. A foul on Rutledge. That is her 3rd personal. Beach on the bench with 4. Rutledge has 3. Mendez has 2, as well as Mina and Akinaka. Beard converts on the 3-point play, and we're tied up again. 44 all. 3 minutes remain in the 3rd quarter. Mendez has space on the right side. Mia Rivera picks her up late. Hamamoto directs traffic for the Saddleback offense. Rutledge step back 3-pointer from the top of the arc. Incredible bucket there. Love the confidence by Rutledge to even take that shot early in the shot clock. 3-point lead by Saddleback. Rivera right side. Solis comes off a screen, gets past her defender, throws up a wild shot, can't convert. Rutledge wrestles it away from the crowd. Tipped away by Beard, it leaks out to Mia Rivera. A turnover forced by the Dons defense. Mia Rivera, Euro steps, gets the contact, and one opportunity. The sophomore willing her team back into this contest. to the line again for a 9th free throw trip. And a chance to tie it up at 47. Clock stops with 2:05 in the third quarter. And she knocks it in. Rivera with 11 points, 7 of 9 at the charity stripe. Mendez gets past her defender in the lane, slips, and somehow throws up a shot off the glass. An erratic play for 2 for Mendez. Solis, errant pass, intercepted by Rutledge in transition. The Bobcats don't have numbers. Mina guarded by Solis. Bobcats lead by 2. 13 turnover by the Dons offense. Rutledge guarded by Ohm on the switch. Ohm pokes it away. Pesky hands by the freshman. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Mendez gets the inbound. Rutledge guarded tightly by Mia Rivera. Saiki gets Rivera on the switch. Step back three-pointer. Oh my! She buries a big one. This is a very capable shooting team. Beard off to the races, ahead of the pack for 2. Quick bucket for the Dons. The trap hasn't been effective in the second half by Saddleback. Resulted in some easy buckets by the Dons offense. Saiki doubled on the screen. Mendez guarded by Solis. Mendez kicks it out to Mina. Saiki, space from beyond the arc. Deep 3. Oh my goodness. You just got to tip your cap when someone makes it from that far out. Near the logo, it's a 6-point lead for the Bobcats. 33 seconds remain, a 9-second differential between shot and game clock. Rivera with 10 seconds left. Ohm, space from beyond the arc. No good. Rebounded by Mendez. Gets it through 2 defenders. 12 seconds left on the game clock. Sneaks past Mia Rivera and lays it home for 2. Mendez and Saiki taking over this game. My goodness. The Dons didn't see the game clock. And what a run to end the third quarter by Saddleback. Outscoring the Dons 24-22 in the quarter. It was all Saddleback, or it was all Santa Ana until the very end of that quarter. We'll cut to another commercial break here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel and return the final quarter of action.
My body, she twerk it, pop it for me, like yeah, 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 yeah. Hello, it's me. 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 Hello, hey. 'Cause it be me popping off and on my body, she twerk it, pop it for me, like yeah, 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 yeah. Hello, it's me. 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 Hello, hey. 'Cause it be me popping off and on.
Life doesn't change overnight. It takes effort and dedication. It takes learning new skills and putting yourself and loved ones first. At Santa Ana College, you can complete a full-time accelerated online program in just 2 years. Choose a program that meets your needs and changes your educational dreams into a well-deserved reality. Building the life you want means taking a first step. Start your journey at Santa Ana College, where it leads.
Final 10 minutes of action here. Thanks for tuning in to Dons basketball on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Second leg of our doubleheader. The men's team defeated Saddleback by a final score of 82-77 just a few hours ago. Dons in a nail-biter with Saddleback, a much improved program. They finished 7-21 last year. They've doubled their win total already, 15-4, and they're off to a perfect 3-0 start to the conference. What a third quarter we saw. The Dons were dominating the quarter. It looked like they had tied things up at 47 all. But a nice 12-2 run to end the quarter by Saddleback puts them on top by 8. Beard gets the first touch. Left block. Strong defense by Akinaka. She got a piece. A block for Saddleback on the first possession. Rutledge gives way to Mendez. Mendez out there with Rutledge, Akinaka, Saiki, and Mina. Dons have Ohm, Beard, Ledesma, Rivera, and Graham on the floor. Floater off the glass, left side. Extends the lead back to 10. The Dons need another powerful stretch in them. Who steps up offensively? Bobcats have switched their defensive look. Ledesma picks up her dribble, guarded tightly by Saiki. Nearly throws it away to Beard. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Beard attacks the lane. Ledesma gets it with 3. Pass late in the shot clock to Ohm. Barely hits the rim. It goes out to Ohm. Beard grabs the offensive board. Graham out to Ledesma. A good look from beyond the arc. Can't convert. That would have brought the house down. Rutledge slows it down for the Bobcats. Chance to extend their double-digit lead. Mina, screen from Mendez. Rutledge guarded by Rivera. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Mendez pulls, deep three-pointer. My goodness. Mendez with 23. The Bobcats are on fire from beyond the arc. 8 of 14. Rivera, mid-range bunny, rattles it home. 11-point deficit. The Dons are 3 of 11 from beyond the arc. Usually a strong three-point shooting team, but tonight hasn't been their night. The Bobcats are having an otherworldly performance. Akinaka lays it up for 2. Nice pick and roll play, orchestrated by the Bobcats offense. Beard right side. Fading away on the baseline. A whistle. Akinaka guilty of the foul. Two shots coming up for Beard. Third personal on Kalena Akinaka. Rutledge takes a seat. Banks come in. Oh no. Akinaka subs out. Rutledge to talk with head coach Jordan Hamamoto. Both players working with 7-player rotations. Depleted benches on both sides. Beard knocks in the first. The Dons are still searching for their first conference victory. They faced Orange Coast College in the first game and lost to Fullerton in the second. 2 for 2 on the free throw trip. Beard a perfect, well not perfect, 9 of 10 at the line, near perfect, 90% on the evening. Mendez has been the star of the show. Leads all scorers with 23 points. A big third quarter by her and Saiki. Step back three-pointer. What a pull by Saiki. My goodness. Ohm quickly drives the lane and add one opportunity. The Dons continue to go to war. Back and forth these two teams go. It's a double-digit deficit, but it feels a lot closer. Every time the Dons get a bucket, it feels like the Bobcats respond with a three-pointer of their own. Just tough. Saiki's 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Mendez 2 of 4. Rutledge 3 of 5. Of their 10 three-pointers, you could say 7 of them were tightly contested. You just tip your cap. Good defense, better offense. There's a timeout on the floor taken by the Dons coaching staff. Santa Ana trails by 11. 7 minutes left to go. During this break in the action, let's update you on some scores from around the OEC. Friday, January 16th. One game already went final. Cypress defeated Fullerton 63-48. So Cypress advances to 2-1, while Fullerton falls to 2-2. Irvine Valley up on Riverside big. 56-35 is the score. 8 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. The Orange Empire Conference standings, Saddleback at the top, still perfect, 3-0. Orange Coast College has the bye tonight. They're 2-1. Fullerton 2-2. Irvine Valley could be 2-1 by the end of the night. Cypress 2-1. Santa Ana College 0-2, and Riverside City could be 0-4. It's a very tough conference. Riverside City, you could say, is the only guaranteed win, but even they're pretty good. They have some good, talented players. Player they just got back from injury right before conference play. So nothing easy in the OEC. Akinaka, Mendez, Saiki, Rutledge, and Mina on the floor. Mendez guarded tightly by Ohm. Rivera, help defender, forces the miss. Ohm pushes the tempo. Doesn't like what she sees, circles back out. Rivera, open look. Can't get it to go. Akinaka, very tactical box out to secure the rebound. Mina gets it to Akinaka, taken away by Rivera. Off to the races go the Dons. Bobcats get back defensively. Graham gets it poked away. Rivera, baseline drive in the middle of the lane, can't convert. Dons struggling to shoot from the field. 36% on the evening. 6 minutes remain in the final quarter. They've been getting the stops and turnovers they need. Saiki, another deep three-pointer, and that's a real backbreaker. Saiki with another worldly performance. 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, leads all scorers with 25. Ledesma can't convert on hers. Not much you can do. Saiki is a player that shoots 25% regularly from three-point land, but it's one of those nights. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Mina picks up her dribble. Guarded by Beard on the switch. Akinaka guarded by Ledesma. Goes left. Ledesma hands straight up, forces the miss. Ohm secures the rebound. 5 minutes remain. Entry pass to Beard. Good positioning, hit on the way up. Beard upset. She wanted to get the and one. Instead, the clock stops. She goes to the line for 2. It's the third team foul on Saddleback. Santa Ana has yet to pick up their first. Man, what a fun game this has been. A very fun doubleheader. This is game 2 of our doubleheader this Friday night. Beard's first free throw halfway around the rim and falls out. 9 of 11 at the charity stripe. Second leading scorer tonight with 23 points. The leading scorer is Nina Saiki, having one of those type of games she'll tell her kids and grandkids about for years to come. 25 points, 10 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Beer knocks in the second. A 13-point deficit for the Dons. Rutledge sets a screen. Saiki gets doubled. Rutledge launches a three-pointer. No good. Ohm corrals the long rebound. Huge stop for the Dons defensively. Graham has space from beyond the arc. She rattles one home. Could that be the momentum the Dons need? They trail by 10. Mendez had an open lane, pulls it back, out to Rutledge. They swing it around. Saiki gets another good look. Oh, she misses the one that she was most wide open on. Graham off to the races. The Bobcats get back defensively. Ohm, left side, three-pointer. High off the rim. Graham fights for the loose ball. Graham lines up a three-pointer, short. Akinaka secures it. 4 minutes remain in the contest. Every time the Dons throw a haymaker, the Saddleback Bobcats respond with the haymaker of their own. Rutledge step backs for a three-pointer. banks it home. It's still open late at night, and the Bobcats coaching staff wants to talk things over. Back to a 13-point lead for Saddleback. We'll cut to a commercial break. Bring you the rest of the action after this.
People always ask us, what's a Don? And our response is easy. To us, a Don is someone who embraces the grind. A Don is a person that brings passion. Someone who takes advantage of all their opportunities. A leader, a dreamer, a winner. The question we have for you is, are you ready to be a Don?
Back here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel, it's been a dogfight between the Saddleback Bobcats and your Santa Ana Dons. The second game of our Friday night doubleheader. Thanks for tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from. Be sure to subscribe to the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel when you get a chance. Kiki Graham on the floor with Mia Rivera, Claudia Solis, Anaya Beard, and Faith Ledesma. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Don's first possession after the timeout. Saddleback in a zone look. Ledesma to Beard in the high post. Beach guilty of the foul. That's going to be her fifth. Beach quickly is fouled out of the game. That's the leading scorer for the Bobcats on the season. Tough break. But they've got a nice performance from Nina Saiki and Kayleen Mendez. Saiki has 25, Mendez has 23. Beach leaves the game with 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, and 5 fouls. Both teams, only 7 players available. Depleted benches. Ledesma comes off a screen, catch and shoot three-pointer, no good. Mina chases down the rebound. 3 minutes remain in tonight's contest. Bobcats hoping to hang on for their 4th conference victory and advance to a perfect 4-0 to start the OEC, making a statement. Saiki has been the hot hand. Rivera comes away with the steal. Only Akanaka to beat. Reverse layup, can't spin it off the glass. Don's coaching staff wants a foul. They're not going to get it. Bobcats coaching staff urging their team to milk the clock as much as possible. 2.5 minutes remain. Don's trail by 13. Mendez launches the three-pointer. You just got to tip your cap. Mendez 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. The Bobcats 13 of 21. Beard, baseline drive, reverse, no good. Hit on the way up. 2 shots coming up for the sophomore forward. Santa Ana has yet to pick up their first team foul in the quarter. Saddleback picks up their 5th. They're in the bonus. Beard has put up an impressive performance, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 10 of 12 at the line, 7 of 15 at the field. 3 players in double figures for the Dons. Mia Rivera with 13, Graham with 10. Gets the friendly bounce on the first. 3 players in double figures for Saddleback. Mendez with 26, Saiki with 25, Rutledge with 14. Two for 2. Don's coaching staff wants to talk things over. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for Santa Ana College during this break in the action. Next week, they'll be on the road twice. At Riverside on Wednesday the 21st, and on Friday the 23rd, they're at Irvine Valley. On the 28th, they host Cypress College. That'll be another doubleheader, and it starts the first of 3 home games for the Dons. In February, they'll host Orange Coast College, and Friday the 6th, they'll host Fullerton College. So 3 straight home games. It was a tough slate in the first cycle, only 2 home games, one against Saddleback, one against Cypress. They have to figure out how to get some wins next week. They'll have a good chance to do so against the struggling Riverside City program, but Irvine Valley's no slouch either on Friday. And then Cypress took down Orange Coast College on Wednesday. They look to be a problem in the OEC. And for Saddleback College, coming up next week, they'll host Cypress College on Wednesday. That's going to be a fun game at Saddleback. And then host Orange Coast College. So 2 very tough opponents for Saddleback this upcoming week. A true test to see. Beard gets knocked down away from the ball. Akinaka catches the long pass. Guarded by Beard, 2 minutes remain. Akinaka picks up her dribble, looks for a teammate to pass it to. 20 seconds left on the shot clock, still plenty of time. 14-point lead for the Bobcats, barring a miracle. They'll hang on for their 4th conference victory. Dons will fall to 0-3. Saiki, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Akinaka slips by Beard for 2. 78-62. Ledesma launches a 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Graham grabs the offensive rebound. Rivera back to Ohm. 3-pointer. No good. Rivera grabs another board, taken away. And there's a foul called. The fouls are certainly in favor of Santa Ana College tonight. However, it hasn't helped them. Mina picks up her 4th personal. Bobcats have 21 fouls on the evening. Santa Ana has 13. Rivera knocks in the first. Another timeout taken by the Dons coaching staff. We'll cut to a commercial break here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Be right back with the action after this.
My body, she twerk it pop for me, like yeah, 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 yeah. Hello, it's me. 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 Hello, hey. 'Cause it be me popping off and
Life doesn't change overnight. It takes effort and dedication. It takes learning new skills and putting yourself and loved ones first. At Santa Ana College, you can complete a full-time accelerated online program in just 2 years. Choose a program that meets your needs and changes your educational dreams into a well-deserved reality. Building the life you want means taking a first step. Start your journey at Santa Ana College. Where it leads is up to you.
Back here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and update you on some scores from around the Orange Empire Conference. One game went final earlier. Cypress defeated Fullerton 6-3. Cypress advances to 2-1. They're tied with Orange Coast College for 2nd in the conference. Irvine Valley leads Riverside 62-45 with 3 minutes remaining in the final quarter. Saddleback advances, or will advance, 2-4-0 in conference play. We could see a new conference winner at the end of the season. Jump ball, Ohm and Rutledge tied up. This is a Saddleback program that finished dead last in the conference last year, 7-21. Give credit to Jordan Hamamoto and the Dons coaching staff, or the Bobcats coaching staff, for turning this program around. Foul on Rivera, first team foul of the quarter. Second personal. The officials are going to have a chat. Mendez gets it, lots of space, guarded by Rivera. Dons elect not to foul. Mendez with the head of steam, off the glass, no good. Ohm grabs the rebound. Final minute of action. To Ledesma, corner three, can't get it to go. She knocked in two early on in the contest. Hasn't been able to get one to fall. Beard grabs the rebound. Ohm slow to get up on the floor. Both teams have players limping off the court. It's been a war of attrition. Mina, guilty of her 5th personal foul. She has fouled out. Mariana Mina leaves the game with 3 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Solid minutes for the Bobcats coaching staff. Knows her role. Beard to the line for 2. Knocks in the first, 13 of 15 at the line. That'll boost her free throw percentage on the season. She's a 58% free throw shooter. 2 for 2 on the trip. Cuts the deficit to 12. Another timeout is taken by the Bobcats coaching staff. Full timeout. Let's take a timeout ourselves here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel.
Starting your college journey is a big step. It requires discipline and dedication while you balance your work, life, and education. At Santa Ana College, you can choose a pathway that fits into your schedule and leads you toward your personal and educational goals. Earn an associate degree, university transfer, career training, or even a bachelor's degree in occupational studies. With classes available both in person and online. Gain the professionalism and confidence you need to further yourself and your career, and become a bigger part of your community. Wraparound services are available to fit your needs and provide all the necessary tools to achieve academic, personal, and career success.
Final 34 seconds of action. Bobcats should hang on for their 4th conference victory of the season. Rivera fouls Saiki on the inbound, only the 2nd team foul by the Dons. Bobcats have to inbound again. Saddleback leads 78-66. Thanks to worldly performances by Kaylin Mendez, Nina Saiki, 2 players that are talented scorers, but not the best scorer on the team. Cassidy Beach fouled out of the contest and finished with 6 points and 6 rebounds. However, it didn't matter. Mendez went 7 of 13 from the field. Saiki went 10 of 15 from the field. The Bobcats, as a team, went 13 of 21 from beyond three-point land. 62%. Hard to beat a team that shoots 62% from beyond the arc. Saiki gets trapped. Rivera and Beard there. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of the Dons. 24 seconds remain. Barring a miracle, this game is all but over. Just a matter of how close the final score will be. Out to Solis, takes a three-pointer, left side, and she buries it. She hasn't played since December, and she's looked good. Akinaka doubled in the backcourt. Fouled. Third team foul by Santa Ana. "17 seconds remain. Fouls on Beard. Cuts the deficit to 9. Rivera called for the foul, holding Saiki. She's a very agile player. Bobcats shooting 54% from the field. On the season, they shoot 37. Akinaka fouled in the backcourt by Beard. That's the 5th team foul. Akinaka goes to the line for 2. 4th personal on Beard. She leads all scorers with 28. It was a fun contest. Bobcats outscored the Dons 16-11 in the first. They then outscored 17-16 in the second quarter. Akinaka knocks in the first. In the third quarter, it seemed like it was going to be the Dons to win. But a 12-2 run to end the quarter by Saddleback allowed them to win the quarter 24-22. Akinaka misses the second. 10-point deficit for the Dons. Graham off to the races. To Ohm. Left-handed layup off the mark. Beard can't convert on the putback off the Bobcats. 2 seconds remain. Mendez takes a seat, and we'll see the first of Jamie Pontares. A sophomore on the roster, doesn't play an awful lot. Solis catches, shoots, deep three-pointer off the mark, and that's the final horn. The Bobcats advance to 16-4 on the season, 4-0 in conference, while the Dons fall to 12-7, 0-3 in conference play. They're still winless. Your final score, Saddleback 79, Santa Ana 69. For Salvador Leon, Cami Lewis, and Norman Mendoza, who does a lot of the camera work here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. My name is Noah Alvarez saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time.